Alright, I'm going to go over how to graph polar coordinates in this video. So polar coordinates are given in this form. Your radius, comma, and either a degree or a radian in terms of pi. So you could have a polar coordinate that look like this. Your radius is 3, 7 pi over 4. Or you could have 5, negative 260 degrees. So your polar coordinates, the first number is the radius, the second number is the radian or degree. So what we're going to talk about in this video is how to graph these coordinates. Okay, so let's look at our first example. Let's say our radius is 1 and our radian is 3 pi over 4. Okay, so if you see your radian is one of the unit circle radians, then use your unit circle. So and this first number is our radius of 1, and it'll either give it to you in a positive or a negative. If it gives it to you in a positive, we'll be on the right side. We'll start on the right side of our x-axis. So we're starting at positive 1, and we're going in the positive direction 3 pi over 4. So positive direction is counterclockwise. So we're going here, halfway to our second quadrant, right in the middle. So my coordinate is right there. The radius is 1. Okay, and you don't have to draw this arc here. You don't have to draw that. Alright, let's do the second one. Let's say that we have negative 3 and positive 270 degrees. Alright, so this first number, that's our radius, but we're going to start on the left side because it's negative. And we're going in the positive direction, 270 degrees. So counterclockwise, that's 90 degrees, 180, 270. So right there. Okay. Let's say we have 2, negative 7 pi over 6. Okay, so we'll start on the right side at 2. But now we're going in the negative direction. We're going negative 7 pi over 6. And this is on the unit circle. But if you don't want to work with radians and you'd rather work with degrees, you can do that. So if I wanted to convert this to a degree, we'll just say 7 pi over 6 times 180 over pi. And these pi's will cancel out, and we're doing 7 times 180 divided by 6. And that's 210 degrees, but remember this is negative 210 degrees. So we're going in the clockwise direction, starting on the right side. Here's 90, 180, and then 30 more. So my point would be right there for the radius of 2. Okay. Now also, your radians can be given as decimals because pi is 3.14. So say you have your radius is 5, and let's say it gives you a radian of 2.50. Now, in terms of pi, if we start on the right side, that's 0 radians, and this is 3.14 or pi. Well, half of that's 1.57. And this would be 4.71, and then back around to 6.28. So if I was graphing this coordinate, this would be in the second quadrant. We would start at 5, and we'd go around to 250. But if you wanted to figure out exactly the degree of that, you could. You could say 2.50 times 180 over 3.14. So 2.5 times 180 divided by 3.14. That is 143.3 degrees. So 543.3 degrees. And so now this is 9 degrees, 180 degrees. So 143. We're a little past halfway in the second quadrant with a radius of 5. Okay. Let's do one more. Say I have a negative radius, -2, and a negative 5.88. Okay. So we're going to start on the left side. And we're going in the negative direction. If you wanted to work with a degree, you could. That's negative 337.1 degrees. So we're starting on the left side and we're going in the negative direction. So we're going clockwise. So there's 90, 180, 270, and I'm almost back around in full circles 360, so 23 less. So right there. So the radius of 2. Okay? So for this assignment, I want you to try, let's see, I want you to try to graph these 6 coordinates, and you can just put them on do an XY plane for each one, just like I did in the examples.